I watched her put half an Xbox controller in her ass.
I just wanna be a baller, you know money taller. Answer wanna call her, shorty wanna holler, get into the dollars.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Nobody Matters podcast. This
Nobody
is episode
matters.
2. We are your host, Murk, and who do we have here?
You already know it's your boy San in the building with my boy Murk, and we got a great podcast for you tonight.
Yes,
Great
we do.
podcast
Yes, we
coming
do. What do you got for us?
You know, we got some stuff lined up. We got topics from fucking everything you can think of, from people, some of the questions people put for us on Facebook. We're going to answer a couple of those. I know a couple of people threw some topics they wanted to hear from us. We got some like men's health topics, which is cool. You know, not too many people talk about men's health. I mean, that one's gonna hit for me. You know, I'm unhealthy all around.
And mental health too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the real ringer, mental health. But you know, they're in the same boat for me. Mentally, physically, I'm all unhealthy, baby.
I know we wanted to touch on the 100 man versus a gorilla.
For sure. 100 men. Everybody's touching on it. We definitely got to touch on that. Also, dude, lottery prices. I got to talk about it. You know, us being the gamblers we are. You know, I know you don't probably scratch or play as much lotto as me, but these lotto prices are getting insane. So I want to touch on that. We're going to talk about therapy sessions and some other stuff. You know,
Yeah. So I know I wanted to touch up on a bit on therapy. You know, if you've ever been to therapy, how did it go? Do you recommend it? I want to talk about some of the favorite places that you've traveled, and we're gonna talk some TV shows later on.
Oh yeah,
So,
and we're gonna give our food recommendations.
yes,
Yeah.
Our new little segment.
New little segment, you know.
New little segment. We'll be giving y'all, you know, a hot spot in town to go check out.
Yeah. Every pod we're gonna drop our favorite dish and our favorite spot to drop. You know, and it's gonna be Merck's perspective than my perspective. So, even though we tend to be right around the same, you know, but we're gonna put you on some bangers, some local heat. You know. But how was your day, my boy?
It was long. You know, I was out late last night, and then woke up and went to work and did the damn thing, man. It was hot.
That's because we threw down Cinco de Mayo yesterday.
The weather here is so frustrating. So I've lived here all my life, right? I was born here, raised here, and I've lived here all my life. But today just pissed me off differently, and I don't know why.
The humidity,
right?
or what?
The humidity. So I get to work,
Miserable.
It's dark. I'm like, cool, it's gonna rain. Doesn't rain. I go use the restroom. I come out, sun's out. I'm like, all right, whatever. But then I go to lunch, come back, dark. Looks like it's gonna rain again, and I'm like, cool, we're gonna get some fucking rain.
Humid.
No, I knock out a little job. I come out, sun's out. I'm like,
that's that super flippy floppy corpus weather. Dude.
And then it's just humid, and the sun's out, and you're pissed, and I'm sweating, and fuck, I hate sweating.
Oh, bro,
I hate sweating.
we touched on it last time. I mean, and especially as a big nigga, you know, I sweat a lot. I hate it. I understand it, bro. You ever been somewhere and felt like you were swimming, but your shirt was soaked just because you were sweating so much that profusely?
Yeah, every time I get out of an attic, man, when working on an AC, every time I get an AC call, I'm like, I hope that motherfucker ain't in the attic. I hope, because if it is, it's gonna cost you a little extra.
I think I helped. I think I went to help someone do some shit in the attic one time. Thank God, the ladder couldn't hold me, so I didn't have to go in there. It wasn't rated. I was like, "What's this ladder rating?" He's like, "Dude, come on, just come up." I'm like, "Nah,
bro.
This thing says 250 max, brother. I'm doubling that." Sorry, no go.
I surpass every ladder rating I've ever been on,
and my boy still goes up them.
I don't believe in that shit. Well, first of all, for big guys like me, the secret. You don't step in the middle of the step. You step on the outsides of the step.
Oh, you just put me on. I didn't know that.
Might save you.
So if I step on the outside, it can double the capacity?
No, I don't fucking know. It just works for me. Well, I just haven't been through a ladder yet. So.
I'm going to put this to the test. If y'all don't see me on the podcast next week, it's because I tried to go in the attic and I was stepping on the outside. That motherfucker broke.
Oh, man.
Dude,
How was your day?
Honestly, it was a good day. You know, day off. Monday, Tuesday, my day off. So yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, like I was saying earlier. We threw down. some enchiladas. Sorry, guys. I made some enchiladas, some rice, some beans. Dude, we had a great day, you know. Drank a couple Michis, took a couple shots of tequila, you know, gritoed a couple times, you know, howled at the moon. And today I just got up and, you know, went and paid rent. Miserable. But other than that, the day was good, you know. Got to go shoot the guns a couple times, you know. For those of y'all who know me, I love to shoot in my free time, so that was awesome.
Which guns did you shoot today?
I shot my new pistol, CZ-P09 Nocturne I just picked up, and I also shot my PWS 12.5 AR, 12.5-inch primary arms, primary weapon systems.
Nice.
AR-15.
Nice.
You know, I
so,
love to build a couple.
For those of you that don't know, Safford here, he builds guns. He dabble. He builds guns.
I'm not the best.
He's quite the weaponsmith, this guy, just in case you didn't know. When did you
me too much credit.
When did you learn that you were able to, or when was the first time you decided to slap a gun together? Like, let's take a shot at it. Let's try to build one.
Dude, honestly, I've always been into guns, and when I was younger, even though it's not like, you know, my dad's black, so he's like, hey, let's go hunting. but shout out my uncles. You know, I got to hunt a couple times with them, and so I've always had a fascination with guns. And early on, my dad, you know, he may not have been a hunter, but he always had a couple pistols laying around, and I got taught gun safety at a very young age, and I was fortunate enough that my parents were like, hey, if you want to shoot, and hell yeah, we'll buy you a gun. And I love it, man. Pistols, ARs, AKs, all kinds of PCCs, you know, pistol caliber carbines, all the cool shit, man. And yeah, I think one day, I forget what I was doing, and I was at the gun store, and I'm with my buddy, and we're just looking at cool shit. You know, I think one of the first times when you go into gun stores, you're just looking at. We weren't even 21 yet, so we couldn't buy a pistol. And we're at this gun store over off of Leopard called Shooter's Depot. It was behind the Cabaret. It was pretty much connected to a strip club, which is insane. And at the time, like I said, I think we were 18, and my buddy, shout out my buddy Prince, he was like, we're just like walking through there, just checking shit out. And he's like, I think I'm gonna buy this AK. I'm like, dude, and at the time, AKs were like $300. I think he paid like it was like $387, $400 at the door. And my buddy bought an AK, and we used to shoot it all the time, which is funny. So a little side note, we used to walk outside my shop and ring this motherfucker out, bro, like into like old cars. Dude. Oh, just bop, 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 30 rounds, dude. Shout out. Oh my God, shout out fucking Shooters Depot. But yeah, we weren't even 21. We were like 18, and my buddy bought one, and then ever since then, I think I ended up getting one a couple months later, and bro, the rest is history. Love to shoot and fuck around with some ARs and AKs.
That's good. So, say you were to come face to face with the Harambe. What caliber gun would you take with you out of like your collection?
Dude,
which one you grabbing?
I'm grabbing the AR-10, 308, 30 rounds of it. Yo, that fool's done. That's what I told someone was like 100 men versus one gorilla. I said, what you need 100 men for? They're like, unarmed. I said, oh, okay. All right. 100 men versus one gorilla, unarmed? Brother, what do you think? What do you think me and you could do? You think me and you could take a gorilla by ourselves?
Absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely not.
I don't know, dude.
Absolutely not.
Honestly, I think one of us is surviving. One of us is getting caught, and the other one's choking the other one out.
Yeah, because he's going to be eating us for an hour. Either one he grabs.
He's full as fuck. He finishes one of us, and he's just done. I saw someone say they'd stick a finger in his asshole. I was like, what the fuck?
That only works on me.
Jesus Christ. Hey, dog. Ain't no way.
Fucking, no, so check it out. I was reading bunch of threads and shit, people talking about, 100 people could take a gorilla, and then
actually I heard the experts say yes.
And then I'm watching like simulations of like a gorilla running through 100 people, like those crazy simulations where the gorilla's just like boom boom,
the one
boom,
I saw,
sending people.
That was stupid.
And but yeah, so supposedly gorillas don't have a lot of stamina.
Exactly.
And neither do I. But
he like me for real.
We bring some of our friends that do have stamina. We wear out the gorilla.
Exactly.
And then we all just start beating the fuck out of it.
Beating the fuck out of it. Bro, I fucking, you ever see me hit the punching bag in the bar?
I haven't seen you.
I hit a 540, nigga. I'm dropping that.
Oh my
girl.
God. I've seen you hit a few people at the bar.
Whoa. You know, I've defended myself on many occasions.
Self-defense.
Allegedly, baby, allegedly.
Let's just make that clear.
You know, I never hit anybody
God.
that didn't want to be hit, you know.
Oh man! So last night, Cinco de Mayo, right? I ended the night watching Narcos. Hadn't seen it in a long time. Amazing show. Amazing show. I've seen it numerous times. And one of the buddies that we had over, Gomez, he hadn't seen it, so I fucking slapped on the first episode. Had to put him on.
Tried to put on JC. I think I remember before I went to lay down, this fool dipped.
Yeah, I tried to put him on Squid
JC.
Games.
It's crazy.
He's like, man, I've never seen Squid Games. I put it on dips. I said, all right, cool.
Everybody got those friends.
Said I'm gonna watch Narcos then. But what's a TV show that you've seen numerous times that you don't find yourself getting tired of, that you can just watch and watch and watch?
I'm gonna exclude anime because I watch a lot of anime, but a show that I've found myself going back to is Peaky Blinders. I fucking loved Peaky Blinders, dude.
That is a good show, man.
I watched it multiple times.
I think Serge had mentioned it to me first, long time ago, right? And I've always heard about it, but I'd never watched it. But like 6 months ago, we were there at the crib, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start Peaky Blinders. It's on Netflix. I ran through that show fast as hell, dude. It's like
nonstop watch.
Like, you ever watched a show and you're watching it, and then like, you know, you're so far in, and it kind of feels like a task to finish it. Like, I'm already, you know, I gotta finish it. Oh, yeah. You know. But that was one of those shows where you're just like, dude, more. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you need that story to continue.
The main actor, the guy from
Cillian Murphy, I think's his name.
Yeah. What's the big movie? Oppenheimer.
Yeah, fuck, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen it?
No.
Yeah,
no.
me neither.
You got me.
But it is it's a huge movie. And, you know, he's a star in it, so it's kind of funny that I heard he has range. You know, I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
He plays a great gangster. He plays a great gangster.
He plays a good white dude.
Yeah. Bro, have you ever seen the movie with Justin Timberlake? It's called Out of Time.
Dude, I've been needing to watch it.
Oh my! You haven't seen that one?
It,
no, that's a movie I have seen.
No, I have seen this one
on Rotten Tomatoes, but that is, to me, was a good movie. I loved it.
See, dude, you can't go by the Rotten Tomatoes reviews, because these critics, they're looking for the shit that you're not looking for.
Oh yeah,
they can't just enjoy the movie. They gotta break it down. Like,
I just want to see titties and
what was this director thinking, and the colors, and and this and that, and it's like, bro, just enjoy the fucking movie, man. Don't be such you.
And I feel like they're real prejudiced. They're always hating on my boy Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god!
Oh, dude,
nobody hates on Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, they do. Nicolas Cage is a great actor, bro.
I know he is.
National treasure. Come on.
Ghost Rider.
Face Off. Ghost Rider, banger.
Ghost Rider's in so dog shit. I hate Ghost Rider.
But I mean, Face Off.
Oh man,
come on now. Con Air.
Oh, I just saw Face Off not too long ago.
Bro, The Rock. These are bang. The Rock is where he escapes from. Never mind. I ain't gonna ruin it for you. Great movie. I'm gonna have to put together a list for you to watch.
Please don't.
Oh, Nicolas Cage bangers.
Oh no.
This dude, you know who's his favorite actor? John Travolta. What a fag.
Oh no, it is not. No, it's not. I don't even know who my favorite actor is. Come on now. You know,
Autumn Falls. Gianna Michael.
Dude, that's throwback.
That's throwback.
Yeah, I do like a nice bush.
Shout out Gianna Michaels. If you know, you know.
Fucking for me, Sons of Anarchy. That TV show.
Great show.
I think I've seen it 5 or 6 times.
Never seen it.
Bitch. And I feel like you're lying.
No, I've definitely seen. Honestly, I watched the first 2. How many seasons are there? Like
it's
5?
6.
I watched the first 2 seasons. Dropped off. Watched the last episode.
dude, that show
great show
is
for
awesome.
sure.
He's on great ending.
Great ending, bro. Free Bird, one hell of a song too.
God damn, man,
that was good shit.
Oh well, why don't we jump to some of the questions we got asked on Facebook?
Oh yeah, I got you.
So remember, guys, on TikTok, Instagram, our Facebook page, Y'all can always back page. Y'all can always ask us any questions or topics you want to see us talk about. We'll try to touch up on them as best as we can. So we had a few come in.
Reese asked, "What did you want to be as a kid?"
What did I want to be as a kid? Shout out Reese. A lot of people don't know this. I wanted to be an architect. I did. I always wanted to be an architect.
That's crazy.
And
I didn't see you build shit.
I'm still building my damn legacy. Fucking
built a plate like no one else.
Yeah, I can build a hell of a dinner plate. Oh my god! But no, I always wanted to be an architect. I just thought it was so fascinating back when I was younger, you know. And then I think I got to about 5th grade, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be an architect. Yeah. No, it was like 7th or 8th grade, and I was like, I got to do more school. I was like, I was already over school, like 8th grade.
That's a major in architecture.
I don't even know.
That?
Yeah, find the surface area of my nuts.
Yeah.
How about that?
Spread it out.
What about you? When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Honestly, my dad owned a record service my whole life, man. Auto repair, record service, and towed cars. And my dad was always been a super hard worker. And when I grew up, I wanted to be a record driver like my dad. Like I used to ride with my dad and tow cars all the time. And my dad always had a love for what he did. And man, so many people knew him. And I really did. I just wanted to do the same thing as my pops for the longest time. I wanted to be just a business owner that owned and drove records. Like I wanted to tow cars. As crazy as that sounds, not very ambitious, you know. And my dad would always tell me, you know, he for sure would be like, I don't know, you know, this is not something. He didn't even like to show me like how to do. He did, but I think in the end he kind of didn't want me to go down that road. He was like, man, this is you're gonna work your whole life. He's like, it's not what I want for you. But regardless, okay. I loved it when I was younger, man. I couldn't help but like, someone's broke down. Oh, I'll grab the record. I'll go tow you. You know, me and my brother and my sister. Dude, my sister worked for my dad for so long. She towed cars. Crazy, great. We're a family of record drivers, bro. We can tow some cars. My sisters, me, my brother. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, that's what I wanted to be. It's random. I know someone's like, who the fuck wants to be a record driver when they're a kid? Yeah, me, dude. I was the weird kid. I was also the kid when they're like, we're gonna have a food ordered to classroom. Who wants pizza? Everybody's pizza. I'm like, no, I want some Chinese. My teachers look at me crazy.
Some Chinese.
Always that like, one pizza kid. Party. I'm like, dude, sweet sour chicken, beef and broccoli. You're like, what the fuck? I remember that. Dude. You know what I'm talking about, right? When you're like in elementary. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna have pizza on Friday. I'm like, man, can we get like some egg rolls and some like Chinese food? They're like, everybody's looking at me. I'm like, man, fuck y'all. Get better taste buds.
Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it.
Fucking uncultured little fucking bitch ass kids. I'm all right.
I know. Reese had another one. Oh, another one we were gonna touch up.
Sorry, I'm clearing my throat a lot, but that sounded pause. Hold pause. Anyway, have you ever seen a ghost?
Yes, I have.
I'm not talking about a bitch that ghosted you, nigga. I'm talking about a ghost. Real.
Well, I've seen both. I've seen both.
I'm pretty sure she's asking about like ghost as far as like someone getting haunted.
Yeah, bitch. Oh. That's what I'm talking about, bitch.
I thought you were talking about getting ghosted.
Yeah, you know, like, I've been both. So.
Okay.
One scarier than the other. Let's hit the scary one. No, so back in the day, I used to live in this little house on Cambridge Street. And it was me, my brother, my sister, my mom, and my grandma. We all stayed there at the crib, right? And 1, 2, 3. It was three bedroom. It was 3-bedroom. But yeah, so my grandma, right? You walk into the house, and it's like a big ass living room. There's a hallway here, room, bathroom, and then you go straight down, and it's my grandma. She has like the back room at the back of the house, right? Mm-hmm. And every time we'd play hide and seek and shit, dude, we'd be fucking hiding all over the crib, right? And everybody was scared to go to grandma's room because it was fucking scary. It was in the back. It's dark. And we swore the house was haunted, right? And well, one night I'm home alone. And I go to my grandma's room because she used to have a drawer she used to keep candy in, and I used to smack her candies. Oh. No, I used to smack her candies, dude. And well, she had this big dresser that had a big mirror. And then to the left,
rose candies in her.
She had a big mirror, and then she had a mirror here and a mirror here. And I'm fucking grabbing candy, and I look up, and I fucking see this crazy, fucking looking like like a dead woman, dude. And it just like behind me, and I said, "Ooh!" Like, dude, I ran and I started fucking crying. I must have been like 8 or 9. And dude, I was fucking tripping, bro. And I was like, "Ain't no way." Oh well, somebody died in that house.
Oh shit, yeah, that's
like back in the day.
And there's a murder here.
Murder
that
house.
part out.
I forgot.
there was someone actually killed in this house.
I forgot to mention that. That's probably who that was. But what about you? Have you ever seen a ghost?
Man.
Or any sort of supernatural encounters?
I won't say I've seen a ghost, but I've definitely seen some shit that was hard to explain. Like back to my dad. You know, my dad always owned a wreck service and repair. So when we were younger, these cars they get into a fatality, and at first some of them would go to your yard, where you tow the cars to. You know, if they didn't go to the city impound, and yeah, there was a couple of cars that my dad towed in that someone unfortunately had passed away in, and bro, there'd be times when I'd be out in the yard and be like, you know, because we had an apartment. Excuse me. We had an apartment right next to the yard, so I'd be out there fucking off in the middle of the night, bro, and I would just be seeing shit in cars, or like lights come on, or fucking windshield wipers out of nowhere. And my brother used to be like, "Yeah, that's the ghost of the guy that died in the car." And he'd freak me out, dude. And like, I don't know if it was ever a ghost or my brother just being a shitty older brother, you know. But yeah, I'd definitely been creeped the fuck out by some shit that was unexplained. Like, if my brother was fucking with me back then, it's the longest running joke ever. He never told me. But there was a couple times when like I'd be walking through the yard and like fucking horn would like go off and then stop.
Oh hell no!
And I'd walk up to the car, nobody in this fucking car, wrecked up car, you know, blood everywhere on the inside. I found a tongue in a car. Some dude hit a telephone pole in a Camaro, bit his own fucking tongue off, bro.
And he left it.
What the fuck's he gonna do? Look for it, nigga? He bit his own tongue off. He's like, "Hey, where's my fucking tongue?" Nigga's screaming, going to the ambulance, you know. And then we tow the car, and then we're like, fucking, it's days later, there's blood, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. And we look like, dude, there's a dude's fucking tongue.
Oh
you
my
see
god!
A dead body? Nah, I want to see a tongue.
Well, I would have whipped us some lingua.
Hey, boy. That's what we should have grabbed yesterday. Some fucking
God damn.
I believe she also. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Reese also asked, "What's your favorite place you've traveled to?"
Did she ask that? I think that's me that asked that.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
Hey. Yeah. You're right. Well, Marcus asked, "Have you ever put an Xbox remote on your Schmeat when it vibrated, and why was the left side better than the right?"
So,
it was a PS2 controller.
As a man, I feel like everybody's played around with the remote a little bit, put it on the wiener. You know, just to get a little chub going, let that vibrate, do its thing.
Bro, I mean, you're just pulling the trigger, and every time it reloads, it cuts out, and it's pissed. I need the infinity kill.
So, yes, I have put a vibrating console controller on my cock before. I have.
That's crazy. Have you ever used any other game system to get... to get you there.
Nah, I don't fucking hold it there. It's just like, okay. It's like,
okay. So you felt it out.
Okay.
You're like, I guess, every nigga's probably been gaming and then laid back on their bed and put their like controller down.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just there and time out. Next thing you know, someone shoots you and you're on your phone. You're like, hey, that felt kind of nice.
Do it again.
Hey, y'all keep shooting me.
Oh my god.
Shoot us.
Speaking of controllers, I used to text this porn star back in the day, right? I must have been like 19.
Did you
and no. I must have been like 19. It was some girl I would chop it up with on Twitter. And this girl, I watched her put half an Xbox controller in her ass. Craziest thing I'd ever seen.
The shape of an X.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, I don't know how she was getting it in there, but
she inserted it in her rectum.
Yeah.
With no help.
By herself.
So she's on all four. Xbox controller into asshole.
I think she was like holding a gaming chair. She was on the gaming chair, like bent over, and she's kind of just like working it in her ass. And I'm just watching it like disappear. And I'm like,
I wonder where that controller went.
I am so intrigued. She probably sold it.
Dude, yeah. Dude. I remember I fucking, back in the day we had this fucking thing you could download shit on. It's called LimeWire. Before porn was fucking
you're not,
free everywhere.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You're up there. You ain't that.
I stumbled upon one downloadable thing in like the porn section. It was called Remote Control Her. And it was some bitch she put a fucking condom on, like, you remember the old remotes? Like for like DirecTV and shit?
Oh, yeah, the big.
Yeah, she put a fucking condom on a fucking DirecTV remote, dude, and started going to town. And I'm fucking here. I am like 13, just like, holy shit. I'm like, bro, what? Yeah. But the Xbox controller is insane. And she lubed it up.
Yeah.
She lubed it up.
Mm-hmm.
That controller's done.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. She just ruined a good Xbox controller.
I can't even remember her name. She was like an upcoming porn star. I don't even know how she's doing.
Monica Lewinsky. Oh, never mind. Wrong blowjob.
Oh, my God, bitch.
Hey, shout out, Bill.
So, I know earlier you brought up the favorite places to travel. What is
favorite places you've ever traveled to? Yeah.
What is your favorite place that you've ever traveled to?
Man, I'm actually well traveled. I've been to I've been all over, dude. Florida, New York, all the states in between, Louisiana, California, New Mexico. As far as I'm very well traveled in the U.S., overseas not so much, but as far as in the U.S., it's actually in Texas. It's Concan, the Frio, bro. It's one of my favorite places to go, and it's really serene and it's very chill, especially because I always go in the off season. Mm-hmm. There are some like really tourists, not even tourists, it's just a lot of local people from every other place in Texas end up there and go to the Frio. It's a river, for those of y'all don't know, the Frio River, and you go in. There's big cabins and there's really what would you call it? There's really big cabins that are actually very luxurious, and then there's very small cabins that are like, just essentials. And bro, when you're on the river and the river's flowing, the scenery and the party, and bro, for one, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful up there. It's Texas Hill Country. It's amazing, and I love it. I always try to get you to go. Every time we go, I'm like, Murk, you got to travel here,
Concan out from when I was little.
Oh, for real?
All the time. I think Gardner State Park's out there.
Yeah.
It's right.
Well,
you're
Gardner,
into Concan.
It's actually not that close, but it's the same thing. But Gardner's very, very like popular. It's close enough. A lot of people go, but I think Concan's a little more laid back. Plus there's always a bunch of big. They always have a big, like, if you go during the on season, which is summertime, they always have a lot of big country festivals up there. And stuff and parties. I almost drowned in the Frio one time, and my dad saved me when I still. I think you're mistaking that river. That's the wrong river. Is it? I'm pretty sure the Frio's right there. No, that's not the one in between Mexico and Texas. Yo, that was fucking crazy. Oh, shit. You got the right river? Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck. That was good. That was good shit. Clip that. That's the one. Oh, my God, dude. That was awesome. Sorry, chat. Oh, man. That was a good one. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm so glad that we have great humor and we can just... We're blessed. Gun each other down. I love it. I love it. Not even bat an eye or even think twice about it. It's on good. There's those people that just have going through so much shit. Like, you crack a joke and you set them over the edge. Like, there are certain people that I do not like to clown me. Like, I feel like everybody has that one person where, like, your buddy could be sitting right here and be like, yeah, you're a fat fucking bitch. And then another person could say the same exact thing, and you will fucking look at them like you'll rip their fucking head off. Oh, yeah. Because not everybody can talk to you the way that your boys can. You know what I mean? Sure. Like, that happens sometimes. Like, nah, because my mom, she's always called me fat boy growing up, right? So her friends think they can call me fat boy, and I'm like, bitch, who the fuck you call me fat boy? You got me fucked up. Fuck, dude. But yeah, I mean, that's just like, you got those certain groups of friends that it's just like a brother. Rolls off. It's like you're arguing with your brother or something. Yes, it's welcomed. It's like, sure. All right, I got you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. There's always that one friend too that like just takes a lot of heat. Like for me, it's Joe. I feel like anytime Joe comes around, bro, we burn Joe. I love Joe too.
Oh, dude.
I fuck with Joe so heavy, but we burn Joe down. And he takes it in stride, bro. Shout out Joe. I fucking love him. But dude, we tend, like, if he's in there, he's so quiet because he knows the second he pops off, we're just gonna light him the fuck up.
Trying to think.
I love him
who
for that
else.
because he always takes it in stride.
Yeah, because you
He
got
gets
those
us
friends.
back, too.
You got those friends that just catch the shit end of the stick,
Yeah.
and they're just the best ones to burn down.
Yeah.
And it's like
We
they,
got a
they
couple.
don't even do anything. It's just like, I'm sorry. It's just easy. It's just easy to burn you down.
I feel bad. Mark gets a lot of mine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I always throw.
I love
Mark's
giving him a
always
hard
catching
time.
strays from me. Always catching strays, and that's like my
man.
brother, dude. I fucking love him. But yeah, I feel bad because he'll catch a stray out of nowhere, bro. And to most people from the outside looking in will be like, oh my god, like
Dude.
sand. And I'm like, bro, that's my boy. Shut up, fucking.
Oh man, Mark's just awesome. he's a
Shout out.
He's a great sport. He's a great sport.
Yeah. He's a great dude too. You know, that's.
Oh man. So with the whole I know in the last episode I was talking about you can always tell where I'm at like mentally based off like if I'm quiet or if I'm joking, joking around online and stuff and all that. Like what is your opinion on like men's mental health or mental health in general?
I'm definitely will touch on men's mental health. I feel like it's definitely it's overlooked, and I'm not saying that, I feel like over the last couple of years it's gotten more brought up, but still, even though as much light has been shed on men's mental health, any man that thinks that they should cry to their bitch or tell someone about their emotions, I'm sorry, but that you were lied to. Like, even in this day, people are like, yeah, tell me how you feel. Do not. It's a trap. It is a trap. No one truly wants to hear a man be down. Like, dude, what was that? Oh, dude, there's a reel. Check it out. It was on Instagram. I bet you I can find it real quick. And it's a dude sitting in his car, and this dude's recording him. Like, this dude pulls up and parks, and he's sitting there. I found it right here. And he's sitting in his car, and he's listening to an Eminem song, and you could just tell, dude, he's down bad. I'll put the clip. I'll post the clip when we go live. But here it is, and he's sitting in his car, dude. And the dude recording is like, "Hey, you all right?"
Bro, he's going through it.
You all right? You all right?
And he instantly turns and he smiles, dude. And he's like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
And you know what? And that man's going through probably one of the worst days in his life. But as a man, you can't be like, no, bro, you don't do that. Because for one, people are going to look down on you. And I wish that was the world we lived in. I wish you truly could tell someone when you're going through it, But other than telling one of your close boys, another man, any other situation where girls like, yes, tell me about it, release it, let it out. Bro, the second you walk away from that woman, whoever you just told, she's gonna be like, that dude's a pussy. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You don't. Like, hey, listen to me. No woman wants to hear you cry. They don't want to hear you whine. They don't want to hear you cry. All they want is know that you're gonna protect them and that you're a man. Be a fucking man. I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm just being honest. And that's in my experience. Everybody has, maybe there's one golden bitch out there that's like, oh my God, and really cares about you. But even woman that really cared about you, her opinion most likely will change the second she sees you cry, other than maybe like someone in your family died that, something like that. All right, you get a pass. Your mom, your dad passes away, you get a pass, bro. Your best friend, you get a pass. But don't break down and cry because times are hard. You're the rock. Yeah. You got to be the rock. And unfortunately, that's why men's mental health gets overlooked, because you're a man. People expect you to man the fuck up. Where do you think the saying came from? Man the fuck up. Don't be a fucking baby. If I wanted a baby cry, I'll go to the fucking nursery. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're a man. Be a man kind of thing. Not to shit on it, but
it's like, and like you. I mean, so there's girls out there that say they like vulnerable men and all this and that, and it's like, man,
like to use them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, so I've always just been
comment down below if you're a female and you like vulnerable men. How many bitches have let vulnerable men smash? Please give me your number. Like, oh, you only go from no one. Hey, could you imagine crying after sex or something? Could you imagine?
No.
Yeah, that nigga's never getting laid again. Yo, he cried after. They're clowning.
Crazy.
He's in the group chat getting roasted.
That would be crazy.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Crying
like,
after sex.
You want a vulnerable man?
Is insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's insane.
You know,
dude,
I just want to eat.
So like for me, I feel like I bottle everything up. I just bottle everything
As you
up.
should.
And when I'm having my days, you can always tell. You give me my space, and I'm just like, man, I'm going through it, but it's all right. It'll be better. It's no biggie. As everybody asks, how you been? How you been? Oh, I've been good, man. I've been good.
Amazing.
And I could be on my ass, rock bottom type shit, and I'm like, shit, it's good.
Could have gambled away $1,000.
I got a saying, and it goes, life's good even when it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't fair, but it's all right. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to keep it pushing,
Any day above ground's a good day, baby.
Hey, there it is, man. I remember, like 2 years ago maybe, I was just having a day, dog. I was having a day, and I had overworked myself, and I just hadn't had any time to think about what I was feeling at the time, think about my emotions and shit like that, that I was staying so busy that I just, I didn't know that I was exhausted mentally, physically, exhausted, and this one day I broke down, dude, and I fucking cried all day. I went to the bar looking for you. You weren't there yet. I think Lisa was opening still, and I called my mom, and I chopped it up, and I hung out with my mom for a little bit. I think I called Mike Mo. I chopped it up with Mike Mo, and dude, I was just going through it, man, and you're bound to have one of those days, because we don't express ourselves, so we just sweep it under the rug, but it catches up to us, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It catches up to us, and but yeah, dude, so it's just like, man, I've never been comfortable letting people know how I'm feeling, because like you said, they'll take that and then
down the road,
whatever they want to do with it, man. I seen
was crying to me.
Yeah, exactly. It would be nice to live in a world where we could express the things that we're feeling, and when we're down and sad and shit like that. But
Absolutely.
Unfortunately,
it'd be cool to gamble and not lose money.
That too.
That's but this is the world we live in, and that's what I'm saying. I said people want to always tell people it's okay to do these things, but man, as a man talking to other men, don't. That's a trap. Don't go down that road.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, like you said, I definitely wish we lived in a world where you could vent, and everybody's gonna say, yes, you can. I'm sorry, it's a trap. Do not do it. Do not put yourself in that position because you will regret it later on. Once again, I wish it wasn't that way. And maybe I've just lived a hard life as a man, but I'm just saying, hey, I'm not. Ain't for me. Ain't for me. Dan, you all right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going through it, boy. I'm going through it. But
that yes, sir says it all.
Yes, sir, I'm good. I'm good. We good over here, Pop. We good.
So, have you ever been to therapy? Have you ever give it a try?
I think this is gonna sound super shitty. I think one time some kid died I was going to school with, and they were like, if anybody wants to go to the counselor to see therapy, and I didn't even know the guy really good, but I was definitely
I get out of class.
They were I was like, hey, we get I'm going through it. I'm going through it, bro. I'm a shitty person.
Bro, I'm so sorry. Fucking sad. I think I need to leave school for the week.
I was like, I think I got down to the counselor was like, how did you know such and such? And I was like, oh man, I can't even talk about it. And this counselor was like, yeah, it was horrible that cancer at so young. And I'm like, cancer? And they're like, she's like, she looked back at me, and I'm like, and I knew right there I was going to hell. So.
She's like, how did you know him? We're in the same yearbook.
Oh, dude, man,
that's fucking crazy. That is insane. Insane.
Hey, we keep it 100. We're gonna be. That's one thing on this podcast. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna be honest with each other.
I went to therapy.
Goods and the bads.
I went to therapy one time, right? Because I feel like I carry a lot of anger with me from my childhood and stuff.
Question. Sorry.
No, you're good.
How much did this cost you?
$150.
Bitch, you could have gave me the $150. I'd let you in all day.
I think it was $150 for like an hour or some shit.
Bro, I'd put a pillow under your head and everything.
Dog, so I paid this girl to make me cry for an hour straight. And I was like, I could have cried at home for free. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I went in there, right? And I'm like, yeah, you know, I've just been, you know, I go through these little mood swings and stuff, and I feel like, you know, I don't try to ever throw like a pity party, or I don't want anybody to feel bad for me, you know. But I feel like, you know, I've never met my dad, and I do feel like that fucks with me at the end of the day, you know, like just there's always gonna be that question, like what the fuck, you know. Well, so anyways, I told the girl, I said, you know, I feel like I got this fucking this void, you know, and I'm trying to fill it, you know, and I don't know how, and this and that. And she's like, well, you know, I don't know if I can help you fill the void, but I can help you close it. And I was like,
she knew what to say.
yeah, no, for sure. They always know what to say. They always know what to say.
She got
and so
she
just listened to me, and I'm talking, and
really
I'm fucking crying, and I'm talking, and I'm crying, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this again. She's like, so it was a good session, you know.
You're like, I talked to myself for 35 minutes, bitch.
I know, right? You just took notes. What are you writing over there? She's all like, fucking doing a crossword puzzle.
She's putting down the thing she's gonna buy with the 150 we gave her. She said, ooh, that Victoria's Secret set. Ooh, Lululemon fucking leggings.
She was bad.
Did you
try to fuck? No, I was kind of pissed. I cried in front of her because
done.
Yeah,
you can never cry.
I was probably cooked immediately.
Yeah,
but yeah, and I was like,
probably clowned you in her group chat.
So it took that one session.
Got daddy problems.
I know, right? Fuck. I shouldn't have told her that.
Oh my god,
dude.
He's got daddy issues.
But that was my experience with therapy, and they won't do it again. I will not do it again.
Yeah,
I would imagine probably not.
I see myself paying for someone to listen to me. At that point, you know, I'll just record myself and play it back. I'll be like, yeah, you heard everything I said. And I'll just press play and be like, yeah, repeat. Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. $150.
Oh, my God,
shit.
dude.
If I need a therapy session, shit, $150, I'll get an escort. Fuck the bullshit. Shit, fucking. I'll vent to her while I'm getting topped off, boy. Hey. And then that's the part where my fucking dad left and never came back.
That's crazy. What was her name again?
Candy. Oh, great job, Candy.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Oh
dude.
shit, boy. Oh my god, dude. Therapy is so crazy. Oh, actually, you know what? You know, speaking of therapy, and you know, sometimes they want to ask you, like, they want to get you to a point to if there's certain people that have hurt you, if you would forgive them, and do you forgive them? They try to get you closure like that. Speaking of that, you believe in giving people that have hurt you a second chance, or no?
Oh, okay. So, I've always been one to like, so Greg, for instance, right? He's my best friend, but we're two different people. He doesn't like a lot of company, you know. I love company, you know what I mean?
That's why I fuck with Greg.
And
love Greg.
like I love company. Well, just because I don't like being alone, you know, because a lot of times when I'm alone, I go batshit crazy. But anyways, so I feel like I bring a lot of people around, but I feel like it takes like a different connection for us to be like me and you. Yes. Me and Greg, me and, you know, because we got friends and then we got friends. Well, yeah, you know what I mean?
Family.
Yeah, family. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Became family.
And,
you know,
and so it takes a lot to get into my family. Exactly. So like if any of my friends were to like hurt me or cross me or anything like that, I'd be like, nah, fuck, dude, you know. But I probably would be able to forgive them. But since I feel like I expect so much more from like you or Greg or Mark, it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be so much harder, dude. Like,
I mean, dude, think about it. The worst thing about betrayal is it never comes from your enemies. It's only people that can betray you are people you trust, and that sucks, you know.
God, dude. Yeah. So I mean, I got homies that I share a tattoo with, ink, you know, that I've known for 10 plus years that I don't talk to anymore. And it wasn't easy, you know, but shit went sideways, and it is what it is, you know. You gotta cut the bad fruit from the tree, you Absolutely. Know. What about you? Are you a forgiving person? You know, is it easy for you to forgive? You know,
depending on the situation. So like if someone were to steal from me, something like that, and I'm just like you. The people that are in my circle, not saying they work to get there, but they didn't just wake up one day and like, this is my boy. You don't walk up and we're cool. Like, Dude, it takes a lot to become my
Oh yeah, it took a while for me to get it.
I hold people very highly, and so I just people that do know me, I'm very particular about the people I hang out with and people that I let in my circle. But overall, depending on the situation, like if you were to steal something from me, probably I can forgive and forget. But if you were to hurt me in a way that I guess like a betrayal way, like you were on hard times and you had to steal something to eat, like your family probably forgave you when you stole everybody's Christmas presents that year. But as far as me, like I can get past that. But say you just betrayed me in a way that I expected like you to ride for me, and I've been there. And honestly, since I've gotten older, I've definitely learned to put people. I'm not gonna mention any names, but homegirls, that I'm like I held them, and then like, oh man, that was a betrayal, but fuck it, whatever. Like we cool, So I guess I could on that level, but there's like because those things are kind of on a like a material style level or like something, but on something where I really felt betrayal, I don't think I could. I think I would. It wouldn't be fair to you because at the end of the day, in the back of my mind, I would always remember that. And hey, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, kind of thing.
Yeah,
fool me three times, fuck that. I won't get fooled again. So I definitely. I guess the answer is yes. In the majority of situations, but there's a few where it's definitely a no. Yeah,
and man. What the fuck? I totally blanked out right now.
No, you're good. You're good. Shit,
totally
and that's
because
since we're on the subject of just being like having close circles and keeping people tied to my chest, bro. Me and our buddy Mark, who we were talking about earlier, we had mutual friends. Funny story. And one of my best friends was like, this dude is so fucking cool, Stan. You're going to get along with him right away. Bro, and like would always try to like put us together. Like, you're going to be his homie. He's going to be your homie because he's cool as fucking DeBrew. I would not even, this thing would kind of try to shake my hand and I'd be like, and dip. Like, I wouldn't even like say shit to him. And now he is one of my closest friends, but it was like, I felt bad. Mark had to deal with some bullshit for the longest time when Steven was trying to get us to be homies.
Good.
Like,
good. He fucking deserved it.
And I, not that I like didn't say anything to him. I really just didn't. I just really cold shouldered him all the time. Like I don't. You don't just show up. Like I gotta trust you. And dude, one night some shit went down, and Mark, who I've been pretty much being short and not a dickhead, but just not fuck with him for so long, stepped up, had my back, bro, like as if we were boys. And after that, dude, the rest is history. That's my dog, bro. I ride for that nigga. I love him. He's fucking solid as fuck. And but yeah, I feel bad because for the longest time, like, dude, Steven, our boy Steven he was like, y'all are fucking the same. Y'all are late. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. Whatever. Fuck this dude. And sure enough, bro, now it's my brother. Shout out Mark.
Well, the first time that I met Mark, we're at a fucking party. We're at the same house party.
Y'all stole together, right?
No.
Oh, different story. Different story.
He's got his little group of friends over there. Mm-hmm. And there's a girl crying over there in this group of friends, and I kind of go by because she's like crying hard and shit, like it's a big ordeal. And I'm like, hey, like, is she good? And he's like, mind your fucking business. And I'm like, fuck you. I was like, what the fuck? Hey, I was like, this curly headed fuck. I was like, he had his long hair at the time.
Yeah, it's back
he was skinny. I was skinnier. and yeah, and then it just so happened we ended up partying together like 2 weeks straight. We're like 16, 17. And
I wonder if she was crying because Mark tried to take her home. He probably hit her with a pickup line.
Hey, oh my god, dude!
Pickup lines on her. Boy.
Yo,
shit. Hey, speaking of pickup lines, you got any bangers for the people? You got any good ones you can think of?
Oh,
I got a couple of favorites. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I can appreciate a good pickup line because a pickup line's got to do three things. It's got to make a bitch smile, make a bitch think about you, and also make a bitch like put a bitch off guard, like to be like, oh, that was so witty that I didn't expect it. Sometimes it's really corny and it does all three. While other times it may be a little dark and it does the job. So I think I appreciate a good pickup line. I think it's hilarious.
Do you have some for us?
Bro. Honestly, one of my favorites is hey, you want to go halves on a baby? I love that one. I fucking love that one.
That's the one Mark used.
Yeah, I love that one. Mark, Mark, and I've even seen Mark use that one.
Oh
dude.
my God.
That's not the one that made that girl cry though. That's for sure. I don't know which one he used on her, but the halves on a baby one goes so hard. Like, hey, you trying to go halves on a baby?
I've just never been a pickup line person.
Dude, Bubba had a good one. Oh, dude, I remember he used to say, he's like, hey, you know how I know we're gonna have sex? Because I'm stronger than you.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm joking.
Holy
I'm
shit,
joking. He only used that one.
You know, he didn't use it all the time.
Yeah, it was just
like
a one-liner.
Twice.
One-liner.
Didn't work, by the way.
Yeah. That's fucking
Look,
insane.
dude. No, I just usually, man, I don't even fucking know. I don't even know how I end up with girls. I really don't. I really don't.
You're a G, dude. Honestly, you know, I'm not gonna put you out there, but hey, my boy Murk, he don't miss. This nigga don't miss, boy.
Dude, I'm so fucking goofy. I just feel like I'm just me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You was
like,
good. You was good.
and it's just like it's either enough or it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say.
Hey, when they say shoot or shoot, boy, my boy Murk.
you know, I'm technical with this shit.
hey, that boy don't miss, man. He don't miss. This is legend shit right there. Even his Twitter, bro. This thing has just gotten play off his Twitter. What's your like biggest recount or viral Twitter? What's the numbers on it?
Shit. One of my biggest tweets, my Walmart.
The
tweet.
Walmart one.
The Walmart
Love
did
that
had
one. Love that one.
450,000 retweets.
Yeah, 450,000 retweets.
Yeah, dude.
Is insane.
I made it to the Shade Room.
Bro.
I got a radio interview out in LA with the Time Crisis podcast.
That's fucking legit. That's right.
Dude,
Murk famous, boy.
I'm still on meme pages like all the time.
Goated.
All the way in Japan, I can't even read my tweet in Chinese, but I'm like, I know what the fuck it says.
You know how to read the Chinese
so
meme.
like, so like that one, and then fuck it up. And then one of my other bangers was in all lowercase. This is Murk's dad. Murk got drafted for war. Did anybody have a crush on him?
That's actually great.
And I don't know why it went crazy. Everybody loved it. Dude, anytime I fucking type in lowercase, it's like, oh, this is different. Like,
Bro.
Dog.
Hey, if you ever want to feel loved, this one time I faked my own death, right? Well, I didn't. My homie got on my Facebook and he posted on my Facebook. He was like, he put this is what did the fuck he say? He put like, this is Sam's brother, something blah blah blah. Sorry to let everybody know, but Sam passed away in a wreck earlier, blah blah blah. And bro, like, and then he went and he like liked it and commented on it, like
oh my god, dude.
He commented saying like, love you, Sam, you'll be missed, blah blah blah. So it looked perfect. I left my Facebook open, right? And bro, I've never felt more loved in my life. Within an hour, I got 150 phone calls. Mom's blowing me up, sister, like homies' parents are trying to call my phone. Yo, hey, I've never felt more loved in my life. It was crazy. Dude. And then they were so disappointed when I answered the phone. They're like, "You're not dead."
They're like, God damn!
They were calling to confirm. I'm like, why would you call the dead man's phone, bro? Like, pick up.
This is Amber.
I'm here to eat your pussy. I'm just haunting my exes.
Fucking crazy. Yo.
Hey,
oh my god, dude. Oh man.
Could you imagine being a ghost?
I would love to be a ghost.
Oh, I bet you'd be on some Hollow Man shit.
I'd be on some pervert
in the
shit.
shower just looking at bitches. Hell yeah.
Yo. Oh my god. I would just possess people.
I'd possess a rose toy, nigga. Hey, fucking run it.
That one tweet I said, Gypsy Rose, ain't that the toy y'all be using?
Yeah.
That one went crazy.
Boy, them things.
Man.
Hey, dude, talk about a replacement for niggas. A bunch of niggas took an L when that toy came out.
Hey, I said that toy ain't gonna slap you. That toy ain't gonna slap you.
Ain't gonna choke you neither.
Ain't gonna spin your mouth.
Yeah. Bitch, you want to be Baby Bird? You want to hold something? Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
Oh man.
We're degenerates, guys. We apologize. Don't
I
watch
will
this.
tell you that toy will spend more time with you than I will.
For sure. For sure. It's not going to get tired. I be winded. Like Nikki said, big fat nigga, all that huffing and puffing. Bitch, why you calling me out like that?
That fucking meme where it's the teddy bear and it's sweating and it says fat dudes after 5 minutes of stroking.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Boy, that's because
damn, dude.
the girls the other day when they were talking about fucking people eating pussy, I said, shit, I eat pussy with my feet up in there, kicking back and forth. Yeah,
like Nicki Minaj in the Anaconda video.
Yeah.
On all fours, ass in there.
Oh my God, they ain't ready for
damn.
me. I said, shit, girl.
All right, man. Let's get into this new segment. Your go-tos. The go-tos.
We got a lot.
The go-tos. Let's start it off this week. What's your go-to spot?
So I've got a lot of them. Corpus Christi does me right. As you can tell, I haven't lost weight. So obviously I've got some bangers plus eat. But for this week, I'm going to put on some non-hood people. The hood people are going to know this spot for sure. It's King Seafood. And my order at King Seafood is the flounder plate, add 4 shrimp, and 3 extra tartar sauces. I'm telling you right now, you cannot go wrong. That flounder, when you open that box, fresh fried flounder, boy, you're gonna bite into it. It's gonna be, for one, it's gonna burn the fuck out of your tongue. So give it about 5 minutes to cool down. 2, that tartar sauce is something else. I know Murk don't fuck with sauces, but that's, you know how good it is? Murk eats the fish there, and he doesn't even need sauce. Boy, put a little lemon juice. Ooh,
oh,
boy,
yeah.
King Seafood.
You got to hit the lemon over that shit.
Over
everything.
the shrimp. Hey,
over the
bro.
whole plate, the fries.
And the tartar sauce, and you take that roll, and you sandwich that shrimp in there. Shout out, damn, quick honorable mention, Boatnet, RP the legend.
RP the legend.
But yeah, King, this week, if you don't know about King Seafood, it's in the hood. Go over there, get the flounder plate, add 4 shrimp. Shit, add 6 shrimp if you want. I said 4, but I was lying. Most time I had 6. Add 6 shrimp and go to town, boy, with a big ass sweet tea. Undefeated. I
stand by this.
Undefeated. Yeah, my boy cosigns.
That's some good ass seafood on the west side. Man.
Well, give me yours, boy. I can't wait.
All
what
right.
you got?
Mine is also in the west. My go-to is gonna be Gavilan Pollero.
You know me, I'm a nigga and I love some chicken, boy.
Oh, it's a barbecue chicken spot.
Bro, flame grilled chicken. Fire.
Bro, comes with rice,
Great
beans.
choice.
I go in there. All they serve is chicken. You can
That's
either
it.
get a quarter chicken, a half chicken, or a whole chicken.
Yeah, fucking get a whole chicken.
And
Don't
comes
be a
with
bitch.
tortillas, rice, beans.
Yeah. Boy, talk about
Yeah.
juicy,
Hey.
grilled, flame grilled, fucking,
God damn.
boy, pollo.
God
Grilled,
damn.
I don't even know how to say grilled in Spanish, but pollo, grilled fucking chicken. Delicioso.
That shit is gas. You can
Say the
get
name
yourself
again, I always fuck it up.
Gavilan Pollero.
Gavilan Polero. Delicious.
And God damn. That shit is good. That shit is good.
I'm
It's
telling
right
you,
there off of Ruth.
Don't go
in the
in
West.
there and be scared to get a half a chicken. And if you think you're, bro, don't be scared to get a whole chicken. I end up getting a whole chicken. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm a nigga through and through, but
No, it's
juicy,
gas.
flavorful.
I get the half. I get the half chicken with the large big red.
Root beer for me. Root beer.
Boy, that shit like $13. Cheap too.
Oh,
cheap too.
hella
Bro.
affordable. King's is a little pricey. For being in the hood, King's a little pricey. But yeah, El
Gavilan.
Gavilan, you got a little 15 in your wallet. Actually, you got a 10 spot in your wallet. You get a water, they got you. You can be full too.
Anytime you can feed 2 motherfuckers for 30. Sheesh. You can't do that these days. You can't do that everywhere these days.
That's a tall order to feed me and you for 30.
Oh,
bro, shit.
yeah, right.
I don't even think we can go to eat Cece's Pizza and eat for $30. Shit, bro.
Man,
that's crazy.
Shit, I went there not too long ago.
I'm pretty sure when me and you were broke inside the McDonald's, we still gotta have 15 inch.
Yeah, McDonald's ain't even cheap no more though. That's
borrowing.
the thing.
Hey, we're borrowing
That's
from
the thing.
Cash App when we pull up. We're after paying our McDonald's, nigga. It's crazy.
I seen a picture of somebody for paying a cranberry vodka. What?
Bro, what are they drinking at?
I don't know.
Damn, they weren't drinking at my spot.
That should have me dead, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro.
That's the funniest shit, man. God damn.
Dude. That's the thing. Talking about being broke. lottery tickets, bro. Mega Millions are $5 each now. That's insane. They used to be $1. Bro, lottery, you know what I mean? The lottery is made to give poor people hope. At $1 ticket, you can buy one or two and you can hope you win. Mm-hmm. At $5, nigga, I don't even got the chance to hope no more because what the fuck? I ain't got $5 to buy a lotto ticket, before, because, say you go in the store, you get you a fountain drink, $1.60, and so you got $4. Now you got your fountain, plus you can get you 2 lottos, 2 chances at 100+ million. Crazy money. Now, you got $4, you can't even buy one.
God damn.
You're shit out of luck. That is crazy. They really love to they love to kick you in their
I remember when that Powerball or whatever was at like $2 billion or some shit.
Bro, it gets up there.
I went and I bought like 40 of them tickets or some shit. I think they're like $1 or $2 a piece or some shit. I don't know.
They're $2 now, but
but yeah, dude, I try to buy a fuckload. I think Dan Bilzerian bought like $250,000 worth or some shit, and
it brings everybody together. Poor people, rich people, everybody got hope that they can win. And then that next day comes, and you're like, then you start the conversations about, hey, if you were to win, what would you buy? And then your hopes get up again.
Oh
It really helps. It really helps to bring up the morale, of in people in poverty. Now niggas got to. I'm gonna afterpay a lottery ticket. What?
Finance it?
Insane. Finance a chance to lose.
Fucking dude, I was actually just reading earlier today that man, I don't know if it was like the
was reading to you?
No, it was about the lottery here in Texas that there was a group of people that came together and they put like machines in a spot that they had, and they were just printing ticket numbers. So they basically paid $25 million to get every single possible generate of numbers, like every single lineup of numbers, like and they ended up winning like 70-something million, and after taxes they still walked away with like 20 million profit. But yeah, dude, they spent like $26 million buying every single possible outcome, like type shit.
Not at $5
like, yeah, no.
At $1, you can do that.
Yeah, now they like limit
26 million combinations, $26 million. Now, 26 million times 5, shit, that's fucking
hundreds of fucking
whatever. I can't math. Math isn't not mathing right now. Yeah, more than I can afford, pal.
Alrighty, man. Well, what'd you think,
dude? I love these sessions, and they're only gonna get better, dude. Have people been blowing you up about guests?
Yeah,
people have definitely been asking about guests. I'm trying to get people you wouldn't expect, like I don't know,
the Hamburglar.
I know that nigga. His name's Andreas. Yeah, he looks like the fucking Hamburger.
Oh my god, dude. Casey Anthony. Get her on the show.
I'm trying to get either really random poverty people or like people you never expect. Like I want to get the mayor one day and then like a random
mayor
the next day.
Oh my god.
I want random people. Like we just picked up some random hooker and interviewed her.
We could bring in like
asked her what she feels about Grand Theft Auto.
We could bring out the dude that works at the Stripes, our favorite cashier that works at the Stripes by the crib. I don't know his name, dude. He's cool as fuck. John. Did you make that up?
No,
that's his name.
No, yeah.
No or yeah.
It's
John.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has the same name as Blue, right?
Josh.
What? I just trolled the shit out of Blue.
That was fucking crazy, dog. Yo!
Bitch, you didn't even remember his name, nigga.
Hey, well, I know Blue.
That's crazy. I call him Blue.
You my boy, Blue.
Hey,
God
Blue.
Damn, man.
Much love, Blue.
Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 2 of the Nobody Matters podcast. We are your host, Murk361.
And it's your boy, San. I'm glad y'all are here. I'm glad y'all are with us. Stay tuned. It's only going to get wilder, crazier. Damn, I feel like an intro to fucking Girls Gone Wild. But anyway, it's going to be great. I was going to run on with that one. Yeah.
So I almost took off with that one.
It would be cool to get like a porn star in here.
Bitch.
I'm telling you.
This game will make you come in 30 seconds. Do you want to grow your
hot singles 30 minutes away?
This ugly son of a bitch is fucking hot chicks. Grow your dick 5 inches in 2 weeks.
5 inches. within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Ashwagandha pills are on sale right now.
Tired of masturbating alone?